hello there. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our at-home WODs. Today we have our classic 21-15-9 rep scheme. Our movements are left single arm overhead squat, right single arm overhead squat, and then a strict pull-up plus a Russian push-up. We'll go over what that looks like in a bit. So for those that don't understand, you're going to go through 21 of these, 21 of these, 21 of these, then back through with 15, 15, 15, and then finally 9, 9, 9. 21, 15, 9. All right, let's go over some of our scaling and equipment options. If you don't have a pull-up bar, no problem. We'll substitute the pulling motion with a bent over object or dumbbell row. For scaling, you can always reduce the weight of the dumbbell or kettlebell, and we can scale the Russian push-ups by moving from low plank to high plank, and we'll have a demo coming here in a minute on that. Okay, guys, your warm-up is going to be 2 rounds. 10 world's greatest stretch, 20 PVC or broomstick if you don't have a PVC pipe pass-throughs, 50-foot single arm overhead carry, 10 object squats, and 10 alligator rolls. 2 rounds.
All right, guys, today we have a warm-up. Kelly, where are you at, Kelly?
Just passing through.
All right. Anyway, we're going to have a demo of this warm-up.
All right.
Okay, 2 rounds, 10 of the world's greatest stretch. So that's when we lunge out and bring our elbow down to by our foot and then reach for the sky, stretching through your back and through your hips. 10 of them, both sides, 5 on each side. Okay? And then we will have 20 PVC or broomstick pass-throughs. I just did that. She just passed through with the broomstick, but we all know our pass-throughs. Quintessential stretch movement. Okay, 20 of those. And then a 50-foot single arm overhead carry. And we're going to, for our analog, we're going to use our coffee box where Kelly's just going to walk back and forth. She's over there. Trust me, she's coming back. There she is. Hi. 50 feet, okay? And then Kelly will be, after that 50-foot single arm carry, she'll be doing, come on over here. 10 object squats. So with our same object, we're going to hold it in front and do nice squats down below parallel and back up. 10 of those. And then, with plenty of floor space, we're going to do 10 alligator rolls, which are hollow and arch, rolling across the floor. So she rolls, hollow arch, hollow arch, hollow arch, or hollow. 2 rounds of all that. And you can fly around on that broomstick if you want to.
All right, guys, we're going to talk about our workout right now. We're going to talk about our single arm overhead squat. Nathan's going to go ahead and show us what it looks like. His arm straight up, right next to his ear. Nice squat down and stand. You're going to do both sides of these, your left and your right, for each of the reps shown. Yeah, that left heel always. Nice job. All right, a great way to scale an overhead squat, because sometimes the single arm overhead squats are a little more difficult for us. We want to maintain our overhead shoulder position, but what we're going to do is we're going to scale our bottom position in our squat. So taking a chair or something else you can sit on helps that be a little more easy. He's going to keep his arm right by his ear, arm straight, and a little bit higher with the seating. Nice job, Nathan. All right, guys, we're going to talk about our Russian push-ups. These are something we don't often see in the gym. Nathan's going to demonstrate that for us. We're going to start off in a regular push-up, go down to the bottom of our push-up, drop back to our elbows, push ourselves back up onto our hands, and back up to a tall plank. And that's it.
All right, so if the Russian push-up is something that you personally need to scale, you can do so by scaling from a tall plank to a low plank. Sabrina's on her knees for this one. So she's going down to her elbows. She's keeping her core nice and tight and coming up on each hand. You can do so with a knot from your knees as well. Want to show them the regular plank? So you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. She's keeping her shoulder over her wrist and she's not leaning way back, like at an angle. She's keeping everything lined up here.
Excited. All right, guys, I want to talk to you about the strict pull-ups plus the Russian push-up on this rep scheme. Some of you may want to do a pull-up and then go into your Russian push-up, or some of you may want to tackle the reps of all strict pull-ups and then go into your Russian push-up, and that's totally fine. Whichever way you deem would be best for you, that's the way you should do it. All right, guys, we're going to go over some scaling options. If you don't have a pull-up bar at your house, that's totally fine. What we're going to work on is bent over rows. Several different options of those. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use any object in your house, a milk jug, a water jug. We're using our coffee jug this morning. Notice Nathan is bracing on the box or a chair, whatever you have. He's keeping a nice flat back, and he's going to lift the object, keeping his tummy nice and tight, and go ahead and lower it back down. And as if you see, he's not dropping his shoulder, he's keeping that nice and tight up there. Nice job. The arm that you're pulling with, your leg should be back on that one, and then the front leg should be forward with your hand that's forward. So for these, you guys are going to do 21 on each side, or if you have a single bigger object and you want to do a double row.
I'm going to need that back.
Then you can do 21 reps total. Nice job.
Okay, guys, so this one is going to be a bit more of a muscle fatigue piece. While there is some intensity involved, your heart rate might get up there a little bit. What we're really looking for is moving well with good mechanics. This one isn't necessarily a race to the finish line. So make sure you're scaling that you can maintain very good mechanics and you're not rushing through to try to beat the clock on this one. This is going to be more of a shoulder fatigue type workout. So you'll feel some muscle fatigue more than you'll feel like heart rate intensity. Bye. See you tomorrow. I'm just going to keep the broom.
Kelly.